So I want you guys to pay attention to how a lot of these Israelis are reacting to me talking about kids getting killed and starved. You guys see the indifference? You guys see how one guy said, I don't condemn genocide? Do you see how this guy is drunk off his ass, asking me questions that he doesn't even know the answer to, embarrassing himself in front of tens of thousands of people live right now? This is the Israelis. They're indifferent to human life if it's not Jewish or their nationality. That's the problem. You guys don't look at other people as humans, and this is why you guys got kicked out of 109 countries. So, this is what you guys do. You guys subvert, you take positions of power, and then you guys push your ideology and have other people wage wars on your behalf. It's ridiculous. And then you wonder why anti-Semitism is on the rise. Anti-Semitism is on the rise because of bad Jewish behavior like that. You guys don't respect life, and people are calling you out on it. Now, yeah, promised to you 3,000 years ago. Incredible. See, the difference between you guys is I could differentiate, and I understand that all life matters. For you guys, if it's not Jewish or Israeli, you don't give a fuck. So that's why anti-Semitism is on the rise. And it's really your guys' fault. So look, I don't condone violence, but you can't be committing a genocide, killing kids every day, and expect the world to accept it.
Are you justifying anti-Semitism?
No, I'm saying that the dislike for Israel and the rise in anti-Semitism is directly tied to bad behavior and bad foreign policy. So there's consequences.
So just because someone's drunk or like say something that's out of pocket, that means like anti-Semitism is okay?
Well, here's the difference. I don't know if you were here earlier. You just might have got here, so I don't want to repeat. There was a guy earlier who was also an Israeli, and I asked him, do you condemn genocide? And he said, no, I do not condemn genocide.
I'm not condemning genocide, okay?
You're not condemning it?
No.
So here's my stance. If you're not going to condemn genocide and killing innocent people, then you deserve the anti-Semitism that comes your way.
All right, so this is how I relate to this right here. I don't know a whole lot about the Israelis and their relationship to people that are disrespectful to Jews and all those other things. Only because I'm far removed from it, because it does not benefit me to get into their business. It really doesn't. I communicate about things that I'm knowledgeable about. So that being said, I'm going to cross-reference how Black Americans are right now when it comes to Sydney Sweeney. Let's talk about the Sydney Sweeney ad, right? Y'all like, what in the world does this have to do with the Sydney Sweeney ad? I'm going to let you know. The Sydney Sweeney ad. Black people, white people, Jews and Gentiles on the left, and other people who know how to decode certain messages. They're saying there's so much coding in that ad that's clearly virtue signaling, is dog whistles, is blatantly racism, blatant racism, is so many things in there that the average person won't see, because all you want to do is just enjoy the ad. You just want to enjoy the beautiful white girl in her blue jeans, American Eagle jeans, and this has nothing to do with anything but American Eagle jeans. But y'all are missing it because y'all are so stupid. So we're going to get on our bullhorn and we're going to start talking about it, because clearly the United States, American Eagle specifically, and everybody else who are friends with them are trying to push propaganda through that ad. And you all are so stupid that you're missing it. So we're going to get louder and louder and louder. So check this out. The only reason why that propaganda has gone so far and American Eagle has sold so much of their products since that ad is because the idiots don't know how to communicate quietly to themselves about all of the hidden gems that's inside of all of the, what you call them, the egg, the Easter eggs that's inside of the ad. So because of that, so many people are communicating it and are adhering to the propaganda that you was hoping that nobody would get. So you're saying it's propaganda. They're trying to sneak a message to people, and they're being sneaky, and we don't like it. If you didn't get on your bullhorn and start talking about it, hundreds of thousands of people would have received that hidden gem, and they would have, as sheep do, started saying, ooh, I'm going to do what the masters have tricked me into doing through this ad, right? Only hundreds of thousands. But because they put themselves out there making a big fuss about it, Now you got people like, come on, y'all are dumb as hell. Can you believe these people are going crazy over some jeans that a white woman had? Y'all are pissed off that this lady is beautiful. You're pissed off that you don't look like her. You're pissed off that this and this, this and this. I was one of those people talking about it as well. Now, instead of 100,000 people talking about it, you got millions upon millions upon millions of people talking about it. Now they're talking about a Dunkin' Donuts ad that's doing the same exact thing because they love for these agendas to get out there. They love it. Love it. So let's go back to, so we're saying that was racist. We're saying that there's a whole bunch of hidden propaganda in it. We don't want it to get to the masses because it's dangerous, but we're going to be the reason why it gets to the masses because we are making a fuss about it, and we want to let people know how smart we are and how sharp we are and how America is so racist, and we need to show people before it's too late. And reverse uno, more people end up hearing about it because you jumped out there with your ignorance, right? That's the same thing when it comes to people saying that we're tired of our black kids dying. We're tired of our black men dying. We're tired of our country treating black people so badly and this, that, and the other. Let me ask you something. Do we contribute to that or no? Because if we don't contribute to it, then I ain't got nothing to say. But if we do contribute to that, then I do have something to say. As long as we're continuing to fight all the damn time, men, women, and children, bum rushing people at events that we shouldn't be fighting at all the time and making sure it's on camera, what will people have to talk about if we're not doing that? Well, we're doing that, and we're not holding the kids accountable either. What about all the YNs that's outside with their guns and dressed in all black in their ski masks when it's like 98 degrees outside, and now they're pissed off that police are saying, we don't want you wearing no mask when you come up in the store. We don't say anything about that. We just keep it on the hush, and we hope that we don't run into a YN while we on the street because we don't want them to do anything to us, our significant other, our children. We don't want them taking our belongings that we worked hard for. We don't want them kicking in our door and coming up in here and trying to take our stuff. But yet, we will constantly communicate to the world that the people that we fear hate us the most are the white man and the white police. We think that they're going to kick in our door. We think that they're going to be the ones that kill our kids, when that's not even the truth at all. Then we talk about the women, talking about the young girls and all of the babies that they're having. We don't blame ourselves for how we're treating them. We don't blame ourselves for not instilling godly relationships into them, for not instilling the nuclear family and all of those values that will make them go out there and choose someone who will love them and honor them and wait for them to be physically ready to do something. We're not teaching that. So when we have all these young girls getting pregnant, pregnancy after pregnancy after pregnancy after pregnancy, instead of holding ourselves accountable, we blame the government. We blame the government, and then we try to defend their right to be able to get rid of, abort the babies that they went out there and irresponsibly had. We don't hold our girls accountable. We don't hold our women accountable. What we say is, well, the woman was dating a man who got her pregnant, so it's not always the woman's fault. You can't really blame the woman. I'm not saying only blame the woman. I'm not saying blame anybody. I'm talking about accountability. I'm talking about moving forward. I'm talking about the reason why certain people look at us a certain type of way is because of our own doing. Like, it's the stuff, it's about to say the real word, it's the sugar honey iced tea that we do on a daily basis on a grand scale, on the big stage. But yet, we want to blame everyone else because it's the white man doing it. It's the white man. And then we have Joe Biden when he was the president, or alleged president. I don't know who was really running the country. But when he was speaking at HBCUs during commencement speeches during their graduations, this clown would get up there and tell people that the biggest threat to our nation is racism and white supremacy. Sorry about that. President Biden, come on. It's extremely disingenuous. It doesn't help us if we're constantly lying to one another. We're always trying to hide the real issue and then sneak in our own solution that benefits us. Our own solution being Kamala Harris, who was not battle tested. She was not ready to be a president. Was she successful in her own right? Yes, she was. She's a freaking lawyer. Anybody that gets out there and becomes a lawyer, I don't care if you're one of the worst lawyers. If you get out there and you become a lawyer, I'm going to say you're successful. My children are going to say you're successful. My wife is going to say you're successful. But as far as running the country, please, please, please. So the problem is, like he's saying in this right here, if y'all are constantly doing these things, people are going to look at you in a bad light. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.